For centuries, they've come here to hunt. Not for food. Not for survival. But for sport. The greatest warriors. The deadliest killers. The fiercest prey. 37 years ago, the world was introduced to a predator unlike anything we had ever known. Ruthless. Calculated. Unstoppable, one man stood against it. And survived, but time has passed. The jungle has grown darker. The predators. More evolved. More brutal. More relentless than ever before. Now, they return. Not as lone hunters, but as a pack. United by instinct. Driven by blood. And they're not just hunting soldiers. They're hunting a legacy, but legends never die. And this time, the hunter has become the one they fear. He's been waiting. Watching. Preparing. Because he knew. This day would come. This is not just another mission. It's not just another hunt. This is the end game. Where the strongest will fall. And the last warrior must rise again. They thought Earth would be an easy hunting ground. They forgot we fight back. This is the final stand. In the depths of space, an ancient war has raged for centuries. Now, the battle has found its way back to Earth. Two deadly species, locked in an eternal fight for dominance, this time. Before history was written in stone. Before life took form on Earth. A war began, not a war of nations. Not a war of men. But a war of monsters. They are the universe's deadliest life forms. One. Bred only to kill. The other. Born to hunt what cannot be hunted. For eons, their battles were fought in silence. Hidden from human eyes, buried in the darkest corners of our galaxy, but secrets never stay buried forever. When we uncovered their tomb, we awoke their war. Now, cities burn. Skies fall. The earth becomes the arena. They fight with no rules. No fear. And no mercy. For them, there is no good. No evil. Only the hunt, but for us. There's only one question left: will we survive their war? Or become part of it, one predator? One perfect organism? One final confrontation. From the darkest corners of the galaxy. They come not to conquer, but to challenge, not to communicate. But to kill. For generations, they have hunted the fiercest warriors across the universe. To them, honor is earned in blood. And death is a trophy. But once, Earth fought back, and one man broke the cycle. They thought they could erase the past. They thought he was finished. But legends don't die. A new threat has arrived, faster, stronger, deadlier than anything we've seen before. And they're not here alone. The rules of the hunt have changed. The enemy is evolving. And this time, they won't stop until the last warrior falls. But neither will he. An old war reignites. A final mission begins. The hunter becomes the hunted, and only one side walks away. An old war reignites. A final mission begins. The hunter becomes the hunted, and only one side walks away. They have returned, not just to hunt, but to conquer the legacy of their only failure. But this time, he's not running. This time, he's bringing the fight to them. The hunter has become the mentor. The hunted has become the guide. And Earth is the battlefield once more. This is not survival. This is not escape. This is the end of the hunt. This May, Tom Cruise. Where truth is manipulated, and power lies in the hands of those who control information, one mission could decide the fate of humanity. Ethan Hunt and his IMF team face their most dangerous adversary yet, a powerful artificial intelligence known as the Entity. As it infiltrates the digital world, no secret is safe, no system secure. Racing against time and betrayal, Ethan must sacrifice everything to prevent a global catastrophe. But as the lines between ally and enemy blur, the cost of the mission may be more than he's ever faced before. This is not just another assignment, this is the reckoning. The final mission has begun. Where information is the world's most valuable weapon, a silent war is being waged. Governments, corporations, and covert agencies race to control an invisible force capable of shaping the future, an artificial intelligence known only as the entity. It knows no boundaries. It follows no rules. And it answers to no one. Ethan Hunt has faced countless threats, stared death in the eye, and walked away, not unscathed, but undefeated. Now, he and his loyal IMF team embark on their most impossible mission yet, to track down and destroy the entity before it can rewrite the rules of reality itself. But this time, the enemy is everywhere. As the chase spans continents, from the shadows of European cities to the scorching deserts and stormy seas, Ethan must confront his past, challenge his beliefs, and make the ultimate choice: save the mission or save the ones he loves. Loyalties will be tested. Sacrifices must be made, because the reckoning has begun, and this mission might truly be his last. For generations, the land of Pandora thrived. Untouched by greed, guided by the spirit of Iowa, but peace is fragile. And time has changed everything. Jake Sully thought he had escaped the war. But war has a way of finding even the most hidden places. Now, with a family of his own, he must lead not just a people, but a future. Deep beneath the oceans of Pandora, a new power stirs. Ancient, mysterious, alive, they call it the Seed Bearer. A force neither Gnostics nor human fully understand. As the Sky People return, stronger and more desperate than ever. The Gnostics must unite, land and sea, old and young, from the floating mountains to the glowing reefs. The battle for Pandora enters a new chapter. Love will be tested. Loyalties will be shattered. And a child will carry the burden of a world's survival. This December, witness the beginning of a legacy. In the story that redefines science fiction once more, James Cameron presents Long before man ever laid claim to this desert, it belonged to something else. A traveler from the stars. A being forged not by evolution, but by intention. It doesn't conquer. It doesn't rule. It simply hunts. Each kill is a ritual. Each trophy, a story carved in flesh and bone. Across worlds and centuries, it has stalked the strongest, warriors, beasts, and legends, testing its skill against the fiercest life has to offer. Now, the Badlands are its arena.
It can't be killed.
And the next chapter is being written in blood. The team thought they were on a simple mission: search and extract. It's about respect. It's about legacy. And if you die here, you become part of it. Predator Badlands.